Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. There's no timing for this reading. You hear it when you need to, when you're meant to. These are your messages from the angels. Now, beginning here at the bottom of the deck, I see that you have a scroll. I feel like you're looking at the rest of your life, where you're going from here. You must have reached a milestone in your life, or there's like an important turning point for you. Either this is a career change or the end of the road, like maybe you're thinking of retiring. Maybe you're thinking of, with this card being our first card, the Nine of Pentacles, stopping to work and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, but clearly there's a lot of, whatever this is, if this is a career change, or early retirement, or a large purchase that you don't want to spend money because you're worried about money. We see that there's a lot of apprehension here. There's a lot of worry over material loss. Let's say if you wanted to make a large purchase, you would be worried, well, will you have enough after for this or for that? Or if you do retire or take an early retirement, would you have enough, that sort of thing. And there's a lot of apprehension. There's a lot of thinking and paying attention to every little detail on that scroll. Worrying over loss, material loss. Wanting to be sure that you make the right decision, with the card of Justice also being here. The cards say that you do have enough, with this card. And that this is a card that indicates that you've worked hard for your money. It wasn't given to you. It wasn't given to you. Okay, you worked hard for it. And you deserve this time to enjoy the fruits of your labors now. You deserve to take that long vacation. Whatever it is you're wishing to do. This card indicates that you could stop working, for whoever's thinking of that. But perhaps you're just not ready for it. Now, and especially with the card I see here, you have this card of bondage. This is a lot of fears and a lot of anxieties that keep you trapped, But, you're doing this to yourself. It's like that Eight of Swords type of energy. And so our next message is the card of renewal. Clarity on your life purpose, and maybe this is what you're also looking at. And this is also a card that says, okay, it talks about reviewing the past, okay, with compassion. But it also talks about taking a new direction. It's time. It's time to head in a new direction. You're trying to gain clarity on your life purpose, or on a decision, like, where do I go from here? What now, What's next? This seems to be a time for review and reflection, which is exactly what he's doing. And in his review, there's a lot of anxiety over material loss. You can do anything you want. This is your time. You can fulfill your dreams. But as with any quest, you do need to be able to clearly visualize where you want to go. You need to bring the law of attraction to its zenith of power in your life. And when you have it all figured out, then and only then take action. Until that time, the angels say peacefully develop awareness of flashes of inspiration and original creative ideas. These epiphanies are part of your life purpose and are meant to guide you on your way to joy. So again, this is a card of some type of huge life change, job, career, an important milestone in your life. The next message is the moon. You are an amazingly intuitive and divinely gifted person. It is natural at times to become aware that something is at work in the universe that you don't have complete clarity about. You may be getting signs in the forms of synchronicities, which most surely you have or you soon will be getting. You may be getting psychic hits, nighttime dreams that seem particularly vivid or powerful. Do not let this worry you and allow the fear. Do not let this worry you and allow fear to take over, okay? So instead, ask your angels to give you clear messages that are easy to understand. Pay attention when your intuition tells you that something or someone isn't quite what it seems. Bask in the glow of the magical moonlight and allow your divine gifts to guide you. Know in your heart that all will be revealed very soon. If any part of your life no longer feels right, then trust your feelings and make the necessary changes. Know that in the grand scheme of things, your worry is unnecessary and your fears are unwarranted. If you are tempted to let those emotions take over, shove them aside. Be confident that your gifts have brought this matter to your attention, and that you'll soon know all that there is to know. Release. There's a desire for new beginnings, and therefore there is a need for endings. So something here is ending or needs to end. Okay, to have the new beginning. But there's fear of letting that thing end. Okay, worry over loss. Now, there are many types of endings. There are those that seem to just happen to you, and there are those that you yourself initiate. Some endings are a breath of fresh air, while others can bring great sorrow. Sometimes they do both. But with the release card, you have to experience this ending, whether it's happy or sad. You are supposed to. You have to move through the finale slowly, perhaps even with the help of friends, family, or even your spiritual practice. Because you see, there's much to learn through the ending, and much growth to be had from it. And you don't want to lose those opportunities. Whatever the situation, remember that the divine adores you, and it's in both new beginnings and inevitable endings that you are led closer to joy in your life, if you have faith, that is. Now, the card of bondage. If you feel trapped, it is because you have in some way created your own bondage. You are a beautiful soul, full of great wisdom, compassion, and love. It is time to free yourself from the guilt and negative thoughts that keep you prisoner. Allow the sacred rhythm of life to flow through you. You can do and be anything you want and go anywhere you want to go. Stop focusing on the negative and you will see then the positive side. Your mental attitude can make things seem good or bad, and what you think, you become. Everything is a matter of perception, you see. To free yourself of these negative thoughts and beliefs, you first just need to become aware of them. Every time you catch yourself having a negative thought, stop and consciously replace that thought with a loving and positive thought. Do this, and eventually the pattern will be broken, and you will be free. You will see that behind your perceived darkness, there is much light and good fortune. I hope that these messages have helped. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.